He's eating sushi on the golf cart.
Golf cart sushi.
Golf cart sushi. So here is my to-do list for the week. And I am diffusing Motivate, I think. Wait a minute, hang on. Yeah, this one, Motivate. If it will focus, yeah. That's what I'm diffusing. It smells like a an orange creamsicle. Smells so good. Remus is also impressed. He would just like treats. That's really all Remus cares about. All right, hang on. Part 1 is done. I made a bed bug, dead bug spray, a counter cleaner, and an air freshener. Now don't panic, because I just read, so I know that the plastic bottles are bad for essential oils. I'm not really sure on the science of that, but apparently it's really bad to keep them long-term in plastic. So I've got glass ones on order. And I was gonna get new ones anyway, because these were super cheap at Target and they leak. They leak at the nozzle part, so I needed to replace them anyway. And I'll just put like a water mister for the golf cart in there for really hot days or whatever. Right, so glass ones are on the way. So we'll see how this works. Part 2 of the to-do list is going to make a couple of deep blue muscle rub things with lotion. One to keep in the car and one to keep by my bed. This one is going to be a hand sanitizer, but I have to wait until the vitamin E oil gets here from Amazon. I found it in my Target, but they wanted a lot of money for a tiny bottle, and Amazon had a big one for, I think, $1 less than what Target was showing. So that's that. Next up, clean the counters and do these dishes. Woohoo! The to-do list is down to 3 things: brushing Remus, changing the batteries in the front door camera, and scrubbing the bird deck their leftovers, essentially. Yeah. So that's gonna have to get done when it gets much cooler tonight. So I will worry about that later. That is also a thing that I'm gonna wait until it's dark so it's not so noticeable that I have a camera on my front door. And then this one, he's so comfortable way over there on his new favorite place of the week. He's been there since Sunday. I think he started hanging out there. So we'll see how long this one lasts.
Long talk.
Hurt somebody one day. Let's talk about these. Let's talk about these. I can't talk about these. I don't have any time. Gotta go to work. Gotta go to work. You wanna go to work? Yeah. So Parrish picked these out at the Sprouts opening, and I didn't try them because they sounded disgusting. But then he forced me to try one, and oh my gosh, they're the most amazing thing I've ever had. Just so good. They're little tiny rice. They're not rice cakes, but they're little ricey patty something, like rice paste probably. And they're coated in a really fine, sweet something, and a little bit of sea salt. They are not very many calories. Dangerous. Not very many calories and not very many fats. So the entire container is double this. So the entire container is 7 grams of fat and 160 calories. And I mean, the carbs are a little on the high side, but I'm all about those carbs. They make me happy. Yeah, really, really good. Delicious. Just in case anyone is interested and is playing along, I am on Team Instinct because yellow is the best color. And level 14. And here are my best Pokemon so far. And I've got a Pikachu. I hatched him from an egg. So I read on the internet, if you want your avocados to get ripe fast, you can either put them in the oven for 10 minutes, which seems a little extreme, or you can put one in a paper bag with flour in the bottom of it, at least 2 inches, and put your avocado in there and seal up your bag and leave it there for a day or two, and it'll be nice and squishy. So we'll see. There are several of them coming over here. I scared most of them away, but there are 3 right there. There's 1 on the umbrella above. There's 1 in the hanging basket in the corner. And there are 2 in the tree. Can you see the guy in the hanging basket? See his head? Yeah. Yeah, big babies. Big, big boys. Loud, my goodness. They're just so loud, they're so distracting. Big, 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 big crows. Anyway, I am gathering my stuff up to go help my dad wrangle Mama's cat to put thyroid medication in her ear. That cat is 100 years old, almost literally 100 years old. She's an old cat. She's 1,000,000 years old. She's ornery. She weighs about half a pound because she's so old, and she's got a thyroid issue, and she had kidney issues, and they were giving her fluids and stuff once a week at the vet's office, and it's a great big thing with Dinah. Anyway, so Dinah has a thyroid thing, and she's got to have transderm put in her ear, but you got to catch her first to be able to do that. And she's not a snuggly cat. She never sits still where you can get her. So Dad has to like pin her to the ground and scoop her up and then hold her head so she doesn't chew on my hand to get the stuff in her ear. So apparently that's what they've been doing, Mom and Dad together, but Mom is out of town and Dad is here because he's got work meetings and stuff. So I'm heading over there in between some of my last calls of the day, and we're gonna take care of Dinah. And I'm really yellow over here. Weird. Also, my hair seems really large. Huh. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I don't even know what today is. Wednesday. So I went and I dated the avocado just in case I get confused and forget. Right, so in my cabinets, I have added a little cut down pocket with some washi tape and put the oil blends that I know work right here in the thing, and I lined each side with the washi tape so they're a little more durable. And those are the little top stickers for the bottles that are in there. And on this side, I have my to get list, like the things that I'm gonna need, the things that I'm gonna want. And then these are just the cards that came on top of that medical kit, and I've cut them down to make them easier to glance and see. And eventually, when I learn what everything is and I can recall by memory, these can be replaced with new stuff. So that's that. And oh, there was something else I was gonna show you, but I don't remember what it was. I'll get back to you. I cannot for the life of me remember. Oh, I added touch lights. Hang on, there it is. Touch lights under the cabinets for easy seeing and stuff. Yay! So I bought a little lid to go on top of them because he only gets half a can at a time, and now I can't find the lid. Like, I don't have any idea where I have put the lid. Absolutely no idea where I have put the lid. And here's the problem. It's little and it's flat and it's white, so it could actually be anywhere in the world. So when I said anywhere in the world, it's in the Yellowware bowl on top of the toaster. So when I ask you next time, just let me know. Yellowware bowl on top of the toaster. Hooray! Glass bottles came, so the oils are transferred over. So I've got the bug spray, the countertop cleaner, and the air freshener, which I'm not 100% about. It smells really good, but it's got vanilla in there, which means that it's brown, and I'm concerned it's gonna stain stuff or be sticky. So, gonna think about that one. So, little update on the plant fiber, these things. They're great. They hold up really well. They do, if you put something hot in it, like right off the stove in there, you do get a lot of condensation on the bottom. So you gotta watch that. So if you put them in the fridge, you are gonna have to clean up after that. And if you get it in the microwave, oh, we know what he's done. If you put it in the microwave and you take it right out, is when it's hot and you just grip it by the edge, it will break. So 2 hands out of the microwave, and you know, other than that, I'm really pleased with these. The lid stayed on tightly. You know, I can't argue with it. I have no idea what's happening to my hair. Like this thing right here, no idea where they came from. I haven't had my hair in a ponytail since I washed and dried it yesterday, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Right, so I've just been on the deck to refill the bird feeders, and it feels so good. I am gonna go ahead and walk to Sprouts and get a couple of things that I need. I need aloe vera gel, and I need actual real cane sugar for the hummingbird feeder. So I'm going to change my clothes to something that is more appropriate for public consumption, and I'm gonna do that with my Pokemon. So I found a much simpler gel hand sanitizer. I found this one that wanted a whole bunch of different stuff in there, and witch hazel and all that kind of stuff. But this one is much easier, and it uses the On Guard blend, which probably has all of the stuff that other one listed. So we're gonna see how that goes, and I'm not sure how I will be able to tell if it is an effective hand sanitizer, but we're just gonna go with it. So I got my sugar, and because it's Sprouts, they only ever have organic stuff, so which is fine. I mean, it's better for the birds. So the recipe is 4 parts water, 1 part sugar. So I have 2 cups of water and a half a cup of sugar in there. That's the math I came up with, and nobody's lost an eye yet, so I figure that's the way we're gonna go. That's just funny. I have been looking all over for this cat every day this week, and I haven't been able to figure out where he's been hiding. Today, I noticed that the door was really open. That's his new hiding place. On the antique tablecloth. Oh dear. So it's between the sideboard and the bathroom counter upstairs. That's where he has spent his time this week. Poor buddy. I've been shifting this camera around this car for the last, I don't know how long, trying to find a better angle, and there just isn't a good angle unless I handhold it, and who wants to do that all the time? 2 things. One, it is Sunday, and I went to Target to get floodlights for the garage, for over the garage, because both lights are out. Strangely, both of them went out at the same time. So I got those, but then as I was passing, I always look at the, there's a truck, so we're gonna go. So as what was I talking about? Target. So every time I go into Target, I always look at the socks, because I'd say maybe 3 out of 5, 1 out of 3 times they have squirrel socks, and this time they did not disappoint. They have unicorn squirrels eating pizza. What? So I naturally got all they had, and I'm trying to avoid the geese as we pass by. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Thank you very much. So yeah, got all of those, got the floodlights, got some more of those, the recyclable, compostable food storage things, and something else, I don't remember. Oh, the most important thing that I saw of all I did not go to the midnight release, which is the first Harry Potter book that I have not gone to a midnight release since the 4th book, Goblet of Fire. Got it in my hands because I need another distraction to keep me from actually writing my own book. So yay! In a few days, not next week, but in a few days, I am potentially going to be going on a little tiny beach riding vacation. Potentially. It's still kind of up in the air. So fingers crossed that that actually happens. And I think that's really all I have. It's been kind of a low-key week, I think. I can't remember what I've done, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun editing all the footage to figure out what exactly have I done. I do remember Remus's spot. That's really about all I remember. His spots this week. That's it. I've been hatching some Pokemon eggs and really enjoying that kind of thing. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. So there was an update on the Pokemon game, right? And they seem to have gotten rid of the power save feature. And it also seems to go into sleep mode. Like if I just have it, I don't play while I drive, but when I'm driving through parking lots, that can get me distance on my eggs, you know, in addition to the walking part. So I have it on and up. And with the power save feature, you could have it where the screen went dark, not totally black, but dark, and you could turn off vibration and not get any alerts so you wouldn't be distracted by it. But these people are not using turn signals. I hate it when people don't use turn signals. It's so obnoxious. And then they crawl and they block traffic, and it's like, guys, I know that you don't know where you are, but you can't stop traffic. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. Anyway. Right, so now it seems like the update has gotten rid of that power save feature and also the always on, which is really frustrating. So I don't really know where to go with that, what to do with that. We'll figure it out as we go. Anyway, so it's been an interesting week. I'm pretty pleased with my Pokemon adventures. I'm pleased with my book and my unicorn squirrel socks purchases, and that's really all I have. Yeah, so that was my week. Encourage each other with sweetness and light, and I will see you next Sunday.